So if you want some extra security for your house, but you really don't want to pay a lot of money for those expensive kits, or you don't want to run cables or drill holes and run network cables and power and try to figure it out how to place everything together, this is a product that comes to help you out. Hey guys, welcome back to the How Says channel. My name is Ivan, and today we are going to talk about this Soliom solar paneled outside security camera. Very excited about this product. Let's go ahead and check it out. So Soliom is one of those companies that produce a lot of solar panel powered cameras and other accessories. And I had my eyes on them for quite a while actually. I'm always looking for alternatives that I can install for security outside. You guys seen my previous videos, camera bells, other security cameras, but most of them require you to have a power source or to have a built-in battery that you're gonna have to recharge every 2, 3, 4, 5 months, depending on the usage and depending on what kind of situation you have. But this solves a lot of that problems by having solar panel providing all the power for the camera, and obviously you're not gonna have to run any cables. You have antennas for your wireless, just connect from outside to your nearest router in the house and you'll be good to go. So Soliom approached me a couple weeks ago. They wanted me to review this product, and I actually was pretty surprised because I was just looking at them right before Christmas. I really wanted to grab one to cover an angle of my house that is really not covered much by my other cameras, my doorbell camera and the other ones I have. So I was looking for an alternative that will not require me to run any power source to it. So coincidence? Maybe. But anyway, camera comes in this quite big box. Actually, look how big it is. And I was surprised because I thought it was going to be one of those little cameras similar to what I have so far. But we're going to go through the unboxing. You're going to see what's inside the box. And then we're going to move, of course, outside. We're going to do the installation. We're going to do the app installation on the phone, overview of the app, see how the footage is. I'm gonna try to do some of the night footage because the camera comes with infrared night vision as well. So hopefully during the night we're gonna have some nice view outside when it's darker. On top of that, that camera actually is not stationary, so you can control it from the app. You can pivot, you can rotate. So this way we're gonna be able to pinpoint to a perfect angle that we want the camera to cover in front of our house, in my situation, or whatever you try to mount it in your situation. So yeah, let's go into the unboxing and then we're gonna continue with the rest. Let's see what's inside this rather big box. Actually, I was surprised when I received the box to see how big it is. Normally when you get these security cameras, they're probably 3-4 times smaller boxes. So I was like, how big it is? Because on the pictures you can't really judge, but let's open it up and see what's inside. A few messages. Don't forget to claim your free gift. Very nice. I guess there's an option to get some free gifts from the company since you bought this camera and the product. Well packaged, foam on top of it. We have here warranty policy, so go ahead and register your product. Okay, you're gonna have 2 years more of warranty. That's great to see. Surprise. Okay, gift options. Okay, so I guess when you register, you have 2 options for gifts. You either get 32 gigabytes of memory card, which is micro SD card, or you get 6 months of free cloud storage. Good thing to have again. We have our user guide well outlined, all in English, with pictures and everything. A lot of companies provide you a user guide that it's not even that detailed. Oh, nice. So we have a sticker template. So this sticker template, you're supposed to stick to the position where you're supposed to mount the camera outside, drill, and then tear it off. So that gives you kind of positions where to drill. Perfect. This is excellent. Normally I do these kind of templates myself when I mount some of those cameras, but now the companies are actually providing it. So that's really nice. Very good user manual. We're gonna go through the setup and everything. Obviously we're gonna do the installation, we're gonna do the app and everything. And my God, look at the size of this solar panel. Wow, this is, what is this? Probably a foot, almost a foot. Yeah, it's almost a foot long solar panel. We got the mounting point in the back. We have the camera cable. I was not expecting it to be that big, but I guess I'm gonna have to find a place to mount it. What else is inside? We have a micro USB cable right here. We have mounting screws, Allen wrench, and even a screwdriver. That's a nice screwdriver. Actually, you can probably use that screwdriver on other projects as well. We have all the necessary bolts, so that's really nice. And finally, we have the camera, which is rather big. I want you guys to see, this is my hand, and this is the camera right next to it. You see, it's about the size, or actually bigger than my hand. So yeah, if you were expecting a smaller camera, tiny, that it's not going to be visible, you're going to be surprised. This is actually quite big, but the good thing about this camera is actually not stationary, but it's controllable. So you'll be able to rotate, pivot, go up and down, and have a better view. I'm actually excited to test that. Obviously, I'm going to mount it outside. You guys are going to see the process. I'm very excited to test and see how that's going to perform, because many times when I have an outside camera, I actually want to cover some other angles, be able to control it and kind of figure it out, the correct position. And I'm very, very curious to see how the quality is going to be, especially for the night vision. So I guess mounting it, it's going to be like this. This is going to go against the wall. This is down, the camera is going to be pointing down. This is against the wall. The solar panel is going to be on top, and the antennas for your wireless connection are quite large, so I'm expecting to have a pretty good coverage from outside of the house all the way to the router inside. So we have another sticker here. Please use this update new app, Soliom Plus. So they have a new app. We're going to see how all that works. Hopefully the quality is good as they're advertised, and we'll see how it works. Pivots, you see, rotation. Don't do this, by the way, by hand. It's not very good for the camera, but I just wanted to show you how it moves. But yeah, we're gonna see everything else. So that's pretty much it for the packaging, nothing else. Quite big, but the camera is big and the solar panel on top is big, so make sure you have enough space outside. So mounting the camera outside proved to be a little bit difficult for me. Not much space, considering how big it is. But I found this little patch right next to my gutter outside in front of the garage that I can mount it on, quite high as well. I went ahead and stick that template sticker right on the wood, found the right spot. Marked a few holes, and I was ready to start drilling so I can mount the base of the camera. Drilling was easy, but I couldn't use my power drill. I had to use a manual screwdriver, so spent a little bit more time than I wanted drilling those holes, but it was fine at the end, and the spot was almost perfect. Gave me a very good angle, and positioning the antennas was fine as well. So overall, I'm happy with the placement. After I installed the camera, I had to mount the solar panel right on the top with the Allen wrench. Found the correct position for the solar panel, which was kind of leveled with my rooftop. So on the side, actually looks pretty nice. It's not throwing the whole balance of the structure. Connect both cables on the camera and on the solar panel, so the camera can get power and be ready to be paired with the app. So overall, I think it looks really nice. The panel is kind of protected a little bit from the roof as well. Will receive enough solar rays throughout the day in front of my house, and charge the battery so the camera can get powered and work. Hopefully it's going to last overnight and get charged on the next day. But I think mounting it was not that hard. The only problem was just the height in my case. Now pairing it with the app, very easy. As every other company, just go ahead to the Play Store or the App Store, depending on your device. Download the Soliom app and off you go. From there you can pair it. You can see easily to control. You can pivot, you can rotate, find the best possible angle that you want for the camera so that it can cover the majority of the space that you want. Yep. But very beneficial, especially if you have postal office dropping packages in front of your garage door or something and you want to make sure that they are there. You can point it directly down and check that out as well. So very convenient feature to be able to move the camera and not be just in one space.
You can see if there's anything in front of the garage.
I really like that. And here it is, finally mounted, everything complete. I had to plug in an external power source because I ran out of battery. I mistakenly did not charge the built-in battery, which is outlined in the instructions. Make sure you charge the battery for at least 6 to 8 hours before you mount the solar panel. But I was able to, with plugging an external
power bank and charge the battery this way. Go on, disconnect it, and let the solar panel do his magic. But you can see how far up in the air was for me. I used the big ladder over 20 feet to the position I wanted to mount it. But yeah, at the end, I think it was really nice. Kind of hard to reach, which is good for security.
Getting the app installed is very easy. Of course, go to your Play Store and just type Soliom Plus. Comes out right away. We can go ahead and install it. Once downloaded, we can go ahead and open it. I'll ask you to allow this app. Yes, allow it, record sound. So you have two options right here. You can either register a new account or log in an existing account. Because I have an existing account, I'm just gonna go ahead and log in. But you guys can go to the register by clicking, I read the user agreement, and then click register. That's gonna give you this pop-up where you can put your email, and then the next thing will be password. So let me go back here and just gonna log in to my existing account. Once you're entered your credentials and you're inside the app, you have an option to allow notifications or appear on top. We can go to settings and allow the app to give us notifications and all that stuff. Now, very good app gives you a tutorial what to expect. Tap to enter device list. If you have multiple devices, you can tap here to view the cloud video. We have right here to view your album and to view service settings. Very, very nice. From here, you can add a device by clicking here on this button, and that will give you an option from the different products they have. Obviously, we have the solar panel based camera. Add a device. This is your... And you can hear the app is actually giving you instructions. Make sure that the camera has a blue LED blinking, so you can continue, and then you can say yes, it's blinking.
Enter the camera name and address. The default name and address can go to the next step directly.
You can put a different name and address if you want to. If not, just fine, just click next.
Enter the Wi-Fi password. Please do not connect with the 5G.
Very good point right here. Make sure you are connected to 2 gigahertz network inside your house and not the 5 gigahertz, because it's pretty much all these devices, they're not able to connect to the faster networks. So 2.4 is fine. I have it on my router, so click that. So once we are connected with our Wi-Fi and password, you can click on the QR code, and from the QR code,
use the camera to scan the QR code. Maintain a distance of about 4 inches until you hear the confirmation.
So as you can see, very nice navigation on the app, giving you spoken instructions, not just written. So you can use that. From here, you can use that option with the QR code. Keep the QR code kind of close to the camera lens. That way, it's going to read it and connect. Or you can use the other option. This is the sound wave configuration, and you will see emits this sound wave, crazy sound that is actually connecting it with the camera. That's the first time I see this kind of feature to connect to the camera in any device, so kind of interesting, honestly. So once you're connected there, very easy, the camera will say pairing is complete, you're connected, and from there you can go and open the app and continue. Once you add the camera, this is what you get on the first window. We have a preview of the window, and by the way, this is completely dark outside. You can see the clock outside is 6:30 at the moment, very dark, but the view is very good. So overview real quick, we have a device, we have the cloud video, which this is going to show you any safe cloud videos if you are subscribed to their cloud service. We have album, if you have taken pictures manually or videos, which I have. Click on them, you'll see this is a picture taken earlier with about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 1080p. And if I go to video, I made the camera take manually. Nothing really happens, but again, 1080p, quite clear, but that's in the middle of the day, obviously. My biggest question was how it's gonna handle nighttime, so we're gonna check that out as well. And then from here, we have me, and me, of course, is gonna show your account, details, cloud service. We're gonna go through these. I don't have a cloud service for it. My friends, if you have any friends added, you can add people to the app. Common settings. So here you have mute when viewing device, mute while playback. Default resolution is HD. You can change it to SD if you want to, but I kept it at HD. Alarm vibration, alarm ringtone, talk voice change, talk duplex, notification settings, auto run, permissions, battery, accept call, all that stuff is right here. Frequently asked questions, contact us, I guess this is their support. Now if we go back here to the device, you can go over the settings real quick. We'll click on the live view now, so we can get live view from the outside. Again, this is completely dark outside. Now see the car is approaching and it's passing. And back, we are dark, things are flying around, bugs or whatnot, but my driveway, my front lawn. So let me go back. From here, actually, let me get closer so you can see we have an option for taking a picture, talking to the microphone, which the speaker outside on the camera is pretty loud, and capturing video if we want on the go. From here, you can slide and control the camera, you know, up, move the camera up or down, whichever way you want to do it, sideways. So you can pivot, rotate, do all that stuff. Very, very helpful indeed. Battery indication right here, you'll see, let me get a little bit closer. At the moment it says the battery is draining, so I'm hoping this battery is gonna last by the morning because when it's charging, when there's sun, this indicator turns green and shows that it's charging. Also shows the Wi-Fi connection currently is good. We have HD right here and the time as well. And here we can switch between the infrared lighting, which you'll see it's blinding right now, or the regular lighting. And as the camera has a motion detecting sensor, it will turn on the light when it senses the motion. And from here we have to hear the sound outside if we want to, take a picture, talk, video again, and switch between the different cloud storages, cloud being cloud, and SD card, which is on the back of the camera. And I installed a 16 gigabyte class 10 micro SD card for all my storage. That's going to show you when you have events, and here are the events. Let's say I want to review this one. You're going to click on it and it will show you the motion. So it takes about 15 seconds, but that can be adjusted. Of course, if we go to, let me go back to live. If we go to settings right here, you'll see we have a lot of options. First is the cloud. Video memory card will show how much space I currently have, how much is left. You can format the card if you want to. Image flip, normal, rotate, mirror, or mirror and rotate. We have scene mode, dynamic, normal, backlight compensation, night mode, high light compensation. I left it on dynamic, by default is on normal. Detection sensitivity currently is set to high. I left it on high, but you have off, low, medium, and high. And we have active time, it's 15 seconds. You can change it 15, 30, or 60 seconds, or always. So depending on how long you want the camera to take a video of the event. LED indicator is enabled. Device name, obviously we can change that if you want to. Synchronization time, will synchronize the time on your phone or your network and the time on your camera. And we have the ID, model number, firmware version, and the vendor and firmware update is devices update. So that's about it with the settings. Very intuitive, easy to use app. You can review all your saved videos. Those are all saved on my local storage. If you sign up for their cloud storage, obviously you can review it there, but I opted out to use my own local storage that it's on the device itself. Very interesting. I said it's completely dark outside, it's night already, but the view, it's very good. And actually you can see cars passing, and if people are approaching, you'll be able to see exactly what's going on. Just keep in mind to find accurate spot where to put it so that the solar panel gets enough solar rays during the day, keep that battery alive, and of course accurate angle so you'll be able to cover as much as you want from your property. On to the conclusion. All right, you guys saw the unboxing, you saw how easy it is to install. We went through the app, we checked out some of the videos filmed with the camera, night videos as well. What can I say? I'm pretty impressed with this one. Don't let the size discourage you. It's quite big, but that's not a big problem. Better have a big solar panel to collect enough energy and enough solar rays during the day to provide you enough power for during the night. So this is one of the benefits of having a solar panel, not having to charge built-in batteries or not having to run power source to the camera Just set it up on the spot where you have the best coverage and you want to cover the specific angle in front of your house or property, and you'll be good to go. No need to do anything about it. I'm interested to see how long it's gonna last. Now, this is not gonna be easy to verify because probably it's gonna be years before something starts to break or fade. But I'm just gonna put it and see what's gonna happen. You know, where I live in Georgia, summers are pretty brutal and the sun can beat up pretty badly, but hopefully, since the solar panel is so big and kind of provides a shade over the actual camera, I'm expecting it to protect it and at the same time have enough energy for the camera to operate all the time. So installation was very easy, minus obviously putting a tow ladder and reaching out almost my roof so I can put it in. The rest of it was pretty easy, connecting it to my router, hooking up and connecting it with the app, which is available on both Apple and Android stores. And yeah, pretty simple. Footage is very good. You will see night footage, very good as well, clear. You can see a lot of the details, but technology is getting better and better, and I think the sensor the Soliom put in this camera is very good. So yeah, can't say anything bad about it. When it comes to storage, you have cloud storage that obviously you have to pay for, but most companies are like that these days. In some good cases, they give you a week of free storage, or sometimes they give you 48 hours of free storage, and sometimes they give you just 24 hours, which honestly for me, it's good enough. If an event occurs and you have that 24 hour that is getting rewritten every 24 hours, you have enough time to look what it is and save that video if you want to. The other option is just install a micro SD card, put a 16 or 32 gigabytes inside, and that way you're gonna have your own cloud storage. We have a motion sensor in the bottom that triggers the camera and turns it on, starts filming whenever it detects any movement. That's a big benefit as well. So what can I say? Soliom, good job. Keep up the good work, bring more products. If you make the size smaller, it'll be even great. This is literally the only gripe for me is just how big it is. But again, depends how big your house is, right? If you put it outside and your house is huge, it's not gonna look that big. So not necessarily a problem. That's pretty much it, guys. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, hit that bell notification to get notified on every new video coming up your way. And as always, you have a wonderful day.